Hey guys, it's Hawkwing here, and I felt like doing one of these videos for no real reason, just to give some updates and stuff. Um, First things first, for the next uh, video, the next Case 4 video, it's coming along pretty well. I am theory crafting like crazy. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I mean, it's coming along quite nicely. I already have the team figured out, or the pair, because as I said in the last one, that it's going to be 2 for 1. I have the pair figured out, and I'm just pretty much figuring out certain aspects of their playstyle that would work. For another update to videos, I actually have another For Honor video ready. That's coming soon. So, everyone who wants to watch For Honor stuff, get ready for that. I know there are people who want to watch that. But other than that, yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. Because, I just got the second vaccine shot, and it's been kicking my butt.
On the move.
Oh, by the way, if you hear rumbling, which you might hear it right there, I'm recording, and it's storming pretty hard, and it might be storming for the next, week here. So, chances are, I won't be able to record without you hearing that. So if you hear that, that's what that is. And if it pops up in any videos I record during this time, I will point it out again. Oh my god, not again. Why? Why is the AI like this? Ugh. It's ridiculous. Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. God, I cannot catch a break. Fuck it. Come on. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Good God. That was brutal. Alright, so those are the videos I have upcoming soon. I don't know exactly when they're gonna drop, but it'll be soon. I'm getting pretty close on finalizing the everything for the case of video, so we'll see how that goes. Shouldn't be too much longer on that. Essentially, if I can get everything figured out the way I think it will be ready by, I'm gonna say, go ahead and just say Saturday, just to be safe. But now that that's out of the way, and took entirely too long to do, let's go ahead and talk about the updates that have been happening for the game. Because, I have to be one of those news reactionary channels, too. No. So, they've essentially given us the release dates for all of the upcoming events and everything like that. And, basically, since the Red Room is this month, next month will be, what was it? The Cosmic Cube, and then, against Monica, and then July will be Wasteland Patrols. And because of that, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say I called it, and that Black Panther's coming in August. It made the most sense to me back then, so I mean, it still makes sense to me now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited about that. And they also did give us a time. They did tell us also in the last live stream that Spider-Man is coming out this year still, for sure. So my assumption is, as I've stated, I don't know if I said it on the channel, but my thought was that he would come out in December, so that he comes out at the same time as No Way Home. This damage is stupid sometimes. I love it. It made the most sense to me. As much as I want him to come out sooner, it just makes too much sense.
Take that, Wasteland. Maybe that'll draw Maestro out of hiding.
God, it's so much fun playing Iron Man. Also, what do you guys think about the costumes for this week, for the event? Because other than the Iron Man one, I'm not a fan of these. I'm just good. See, the reason why I like the Iron Man one is because it's got the show, like mainly it's because of how unique the armor is compared to his other ones. Like, look at this thing. This thing looks awesome. And my whole thing with Iron Man suits is, if I'm gonna buy one, I want it to look different than the others. Like, my God. And this one just looks really damn good. Like, I'm waiting for them to give us, what was it, Guardian Kamala, because the fucking skins they've been giving us of her are literally just reskin versions of that one. So, I mean, like, come on. Give us that one. Also, if you're wondering why I'm only using repulsors, it's because the repulsors are the strongest weapons I have on Iron Man's suit. God, that impact feels good. But I'm interested in hearing everyone else's opinions on not only the upcoming events, but the timetable that they gave us. Like, because I want to know what people are thinking about Spider-Man. Do they think he is definitely coming still, or do they think they're going to cancel him, like, towards the last minute? Because I've been seeing people not believing them when they say he's still coming. And I have a friend that doesn't really want to play the game until he drops, and that's kind of disappointing because this game is really fun. Let's see.
More trouble. Ash really owes us one.
I've also been working on leveling up my Black Widow because, as I said before, I don't really find her fun, but I do need to get her higher level. Because I feel like if I can get her to 140 before the event starts, I'll be set. Because I have her at, what was it? I think it's like 105 right now, which is good because just a few days ago she was at like 50. It's just, I don't find her all that fun compared to some of the other characters. Let me rephrase that. Compared to everyone else. I've never been a huge Black Widow fan. Oh no, please, no. Please tell me he didn't. Oh, thank God. I was going to be so upset.
Got a massive tachyon storm coming. This one's looking lethal. Get to
Oh,
cover,
no.
quickly.
I don't know why that looks so bad. It's weird. Okay, good. Everything's back up. So recently, I was finally able to finish my Hawkeye build, the Bag of Tricks build. I'm sure people have been seeing. It's stupid. It's stupid how strong that build is. I just have a couple of armor pieces I want to replace to make it better. But overall, my God. Like, I want to... Because right now, I think it does plasma damage, and I want to change it to particle damage. Because my idea is I want to have particle... Like, I'm thinking either particle damage or cryo damage, so that it can sync up with Tony's gamma damage. Because, for those who don't know, there's an actual reason you want to do alternating statuses. Because there's cold and then there's hot. If you have, say, someone inflicted with cryo, they take bonus damage from hot temperature abilities, such as gamma and plasma. So it's good to have one character focusing on cryo and then one focusing on plasma. Like Thor, he does do cryo, so he does help with that, but he can't he can't get the status buffs or damage up fast enough. But that's not what his primary focus is. Thor's supposed to be my tank character in this squad right here, because I don't really play Hulk in it. But yeah, like, so like if, say, you see the damage Hulk's taking right now from Gamma, it would be, like, so much higher if he was inflicted with cryo as well. Ow. That's one thing I like about the status effects. Also, I am super happy that they did add the ability to see the damage that enemies are taking, their status damages at the bottom, because it really bugged me not being able to tell. I'm just gonna do this. Go to sleep! Wasn't worth it. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Nope, we're not playing that. Ah! Oh! Shit! Woo! It's gonna move this way. Oh, the frame rate. I don't know why it does that. I swear, like, Maestro is my favorite boss fight in this game right now. Until, what was it? Super Adaptoid gets added in as a recurring boss. Maestro is easily my favorite, because Super Adaptoid was one of the most fun boss fights I've had in the game. I want them to add MODOK. I'm guessing since we're about to get Omega level threats, MODOK is coming soon. That will be awesome. Who doesn't want to fuck up MODOK? They probably just have to do something weird in order to make him work. Ow. Oh, God. Ah! Punch. Punch him. Punch him. Good God. Pain. Massive pain. Alright.
We got the sample. Let's get back to the past. I think we've seen more than enough today.
So, I'm really am hoping that they do announce more about what the Omega level threats are, because I'm hoping they're, along with, like, I know Cloning Labs is one of those, so we'll be fighting, like, 4 abominations or something like that, but can we get, like, a mix of the 4 bosses that we have right now? I would love a boss fight area in which it's literally we're fighting Taskmaster, Abomination, Maestro, and Super Adaptoid. Make the players shit bricks. Have them fighting them all at the same time. I'm good with this. I want the difficulty. I really do. Honestly, like, I don't see why anyone would complain about that. It's a unique idea. Hell, add the fucking bosses to the custom harm room. I'd have a blast with that. I don't know who would I don't know anyone that would complain about that idea. Anyway, I will be back with the next mission. And it's probably going to be Taskmaster, just because it's the daily. So, I will be right back. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've been wanting, like, when they said they were adding Omega level threats, I kind of meant we would get more, but then I thought, I was like, no, that probably means better versions, which is disappointing, but I mean, what can we do right now? I know there's people that are just like, don't play the game if you're going to complain. At the same time, it's like, I'm going to criticize because I love this game and I want it to get better. Number one rule for fans. If you're genuinely a fan of something, you can criticize it without you don't have to think something's perfect to be a fan of it. Like, my favorite shit, I'm like when I'm talking about like comic books or Star Wars or anything like that with somebody who doesn't know how much I love it, I'm like, dude, this thing's awesome. It's fucking stupid. Always. Always. I never set the expectation high as this thing is perfect. Never. I never do that. I don't want people being disappointed if thinking that what I sold them was a bill of goods of perfection. It's a load of crap. Anyone who does that is not a genuine fan. I'm not saying you can go, I can't find any flaws with this and be a fan. No, you can be that. But that doesn't mean you're saying it's perfect. It means you just can't find the flaws with it. There's a difference there. So, that's my opinion on that kind of thing. I know way too many people who go like, oh, it's perfect, you can't criticize something. When that's entirely incorrect. If you enjoy something, criticize it harder. I mean, really. I am the most critical of some of the shit I love. Like full disclosure, my favorite comic book character in comics in general is the Punisher. I say he's one of the dumbest characters ever conceived. He shouldn't get away with most of the shit he does. And I will say that every time someone asks me my opinion. I love Punisher because of how goofy he is. How funny the situation he gets into. I mean, like, look at Cosmic Ghost Rider that happened. That's one of the funniest stories I've ever read in my life. The level of absurdity that it takes to get to that point in that story at the end, when they're making the big decision on what to do, baffles me to no end. And to explain what I'm talking about to those who are or who haven't had the good fortune of being able to read one of the dumbest comics I've ever read in my life, Cosmic Ghost Rider is essentially is set in an alternate timeline where Ghost Rider, basically Punisher dies when Thanos attacks Earth. And he gets sent to hell, aka Mephisto's realm, and all he's doing is brooding, going, God, I want to fucking kill Thanos. Mephisto eventually goes, so I heard you want to kill somebody. How about making a deal? Why don't you be my Ghost Rider and you can go fuck up Thanos? And he goes, alright, sign me up. And then, what Mephisto doesn't tell him is that it's been about 100 years since Thanos wiped out all life on Earth. So everyone's dead. So Punisher kind of just, sits there for 100 years. Like, I think it's like 100 more years or something. And just by himself. And now he's essentially immortal because he's the Ghost Rider. So he goes crazy. Like, all batshit fucking crazy. And then Galactus shows up. Galactus is about to consume the planet, and Punisher laments. He's like, God, I'm so angry I didn't get to kill Thanos. And Galactus goes, wait, you want to kill Thanos? I fucking hate that guy. Granted, you're not going to be able to kill him with these powers, I don't think. So, how about you become my herald and use that power along with along with what you have now to take down Thanos. Punisher goes, fuck yeah, I'll do that. So, Punisher is now a Ghost Rider and a Herald of Galactus, aka a being on the level of Silver Surfer. He's got both those powers combined. That is the dumbest concept possible. I love it. It's fucking stupid. Anyone who says that's, like, super badass and all that, it's like, no, it's stupid. Just as dumb as when he killed the Marvel Universe. But, yeah. Basically what happens in that story, though, as it goes on, is, Galactus decides to help him take down, Thanos, right? So they get to the planet Thanos is chilling out at, And Thanos just cuts Galactus in half. Just outright in half. It's like, wait, what? And Punisher realizes, oh shit, I can't take him down. So he goes, would you like to work for me now? And he becomes one of Thanos' agents. And then he finds the Guardians of the Galaxy who are trying to kill Thanos, and he goes, oh, I fucking hate that guy. And goes, I'll join you. And eventually gets into a fight with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then teams up with them again after beating them up. And they decide to go back in time and kill Thanos as a baby. The entire argument that Rhodey makes in Endgame about how to take down Thanos, that's what they plan on doing. Punisher changes his mind as they're back there and goes, I will take Thanos and turn him into a better being. And then, essentially, Thanos, as a teenager, after years, goes, you do realize you're making me psychotic? And Punisher realizes, fuck, I'm making him just as bad as if I was didn't bother him. So Punisher decides to go back in time and wipe himself from existence. It's the dumbest fucking character story ever. Oh, fuck me, man. Again, I love comics. My god, can they be stupid. Oh, god. There's so many dumb comic books. Punisher has some of the dumbest comics I've ever read in my life. You think Deadpool gets stupid. Punisher, the level of absurdity you have to be willing to forgive to read his comics can be stupid. And then there's, I hate how edgy the fucking fandom around Punisher is. It's almost as bad as Batman's fandom of he's perfect, don't question him. Oh, god, I hate it. I hate it and I simultaneously love it. And Taskmaster's just dead over there. I need to run. Ta! Before they kill him, I need to get over here. It's gonna bonk.
Never learn, masters.
God.
Burn and a pun.
I cannot believe I went on a tangent on Cosmic Ghost Rider and how stupid of a fucking character it is. You think that's bad? There's a goddamn storyline where Red Hulk, for those of you who don't know who Red Hulk is, that's Thunderbolt Ross, aka the smug old military guy who goes after Hulk all those years. He becomes a Hulk thinking, I'm gonna fight fire with fire. But his power is the angrier he gets, the hotter he gets. He can actually burst into flames in rage. But he gets the powers of not only a symbiote, but the spirit, but Thanatos, aka the Ghost Rider power. So he's the symbiote of vengeance. There's also a story of T'Challa getting the spirit of vengeance. There's also a storyline, or a timeline, where Spider-Man becomes Moon Knight, and he's called Arachnonite. Yeah, comics are dumb. I love them. But, went on a random tangent there. Didn't think I was going to do that. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Tell me some dumb comic stories you've read in the past that made you laugh your ass off because I had the level of absurdity. I would love to hear them. But, that being said, this was Hawkwing048, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.